is. At least I think I have a bit of a clearer head than I had the last time I was out here, for sure.
Thanks for your honesty.
Thank you. Okay, next, you. Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
I'm Mayan. I'm from Turkey. Before I ask, I just want to say that I've loved you since Idol Day 1.
Oh, shucks.
And I actually went to your concert last year. I got my vacation in Boracay short to see you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is just a really quick question.
Okay.
Since you've been here before, what are you expecting tomorrow? What are you expecting from us?
Nothing. Honestly, I'm just kind of continuously appreciative that we get to travel around the world and play music. And as long as you guys are excited for us to come out, I don't see a reason why we should stop coming out. But I don't, I guess I just lied to you. I guess if I expect, no, I guess if I expect anything, I hope you guys will just come out and want to have a good time, because that's what we're trying to sell, really. You know, the CDs are nice, and the posters and the t-shirts and whatever else, but ultimately, I don't ever want anybody to leave a show feeling like they're disappointed, like they didn't get what they paid for. So yeah, I'm ready to have a good time, I guess. Sure.
When are we going to have Dublin here with us?
Dublin doesn't travel well, unfortunately. He's a creature of habit. I don't know. How do you explain Dublin, Andrew? Why doesn't he come out here with us?
He needs to be around people, and putting him in a kennel or a cage to travel doesn't really do well.
Yeah, he really, I remember I had to fly with him once on Continental Airlines, and he was just big enough to where I couldn't bring him on board with me, so they had to put him in this crate and go and carve him. It was awful. And I sit in the flight, I could hear him crying the whole flight, so I don't do that.
Well, that's my carrier screen.
Oh, well, maybe I'll just learn how to fly a plane and bring him here. I don't know.
Thank you, JJ.
Okay, next. Yes, you, sir.
Jovan Serta from Philippine Star Online.
Hi.
My question is, what can you say about the previous season of American Idol? And any thoughts on Jessica Sanchez?
I've been asked about Jessica a lot. I feel like we should just run her out here and play the show. But the last season of Idol, I thought was interesting. It was one of the first seasons I've ever watched where I couldn't really get a pulse on what the American public was thinking. It just seemed like every week, whoever I thought would go home just didn't go home, and whoever I thought was a sure thing would go home. And but I had a chance actually to meet Jessica early on, and she, I think a lot, in my experience with the show the last 4 years, sometimes you'll meet contestants and they're very sweet and very very sincere, and sometimes you meet somebody who's maybe been through it a little bit more, and so they're a little bit more professional, I guess, and come across that way. It's a little harder to kind of get to the real person behind it. Jessica is definitely somebody who immediately came off as sincere to me, and then to hear her sing, it's ridiculous. She's so good, and what's scary about it is she's young. And that's frightening. Like, it's Archie territory, honestly. Like, Archie was so good at such a young age. It was just like, how good is that person going to get? And I look at Jessica the same way. I think I don't know what I think. She's just really, really good, and I think if everything falls in the right place for her, I think she's going to be one of those contestants where years from now, when people are talking about Idol and all the success stories that come from Idol, I think she'll be on that list. Okay, thank you. Next.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
I'm Jevon from Orange.
Hi, how are you? Oh, okay. All right.
Just a follow-up with your new album. Producing it, any collaboration, when will it be released and who will be released?
Honestly, I'm the last person to know those kind of answers. We had Matt Serletic produce the album. Matt's he did Santana's Supernatural, he did, I think all the Matchbox 20 stuff, all the Rob Thomas stuff. Definitely brought a different vibe to the process than I'd ever worked with before. So I mean, it was a challenge, but it was actually a lot of fun. As far as the record coming out here, I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that at this point. The fact that it's not out is actually surprising.
Okay.
Sorry.
Any more? Yes, last one.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo from Manila. Just like to ask, are you still getting offers in doing probably film series or probably do a soundtrack for a film?
I've gotten a few offers here and there. And as I've always said, those things are always flattering, and I'm certainly interested in doing that. If it's the right role or the right job at the right time. And really at this point, my focus is kind of singularly on music and songwriting, whether it be for myself or other artists. So yeah, I'm certainly not opposed to it. I find it very interesting. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I'm certainly one of those people that, you know, as I go through life, I want to try as much stuff as I can. If for no other reason than, I guess, for the memoir. But yeah, I just think there's a lot of amazing things out there to do with your time, and I think acting would be a blast.
Okay, that's it. So, anyways,
That's it?
yeah, David. Before we end this, do you have any message to all of the people right here, to our friends from the media over here?
Yeah, I guess the only thing I can say is, I mean, obviously, thank you for having us out again. I'm continuously amazed that I get to do this. This is ridiculous. I'm having a press conference halfway around the world. That's pretty weird. But I'm honored that you guys want us to come back here and let us come back here. So hopefully we'll see you guys out at these shows, and you guys will have a good time, because I know we will.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for Mr. David Cook. And of course, David Cook live in Manila. And is brought to you by Daily Entertainment. Follow them on Facebook and Twitter. LAMC Productions and Rockstar Touring. Presented to you by Smart. Co-presented by Fox and Star World. Also presented by Vanita. Sponsors, Redbox. The official residence, Edsa Shangri-La Hotel. Media partners, ABS-CBN. Mix, Eat Bulaga. RX 93.1, Mellow 94.7, Pinas FM 95.5, 96.3, Easy Rock, 97.1, Barangay LSFM,